Croatia. A country everyone thinks they know because of Dubrovnik's fame, Game of Thrones tours, and crowded beaches. But here's the truth. The real beauty of Croatia isn't in the tourist traps. In fact, if you come for the popular spots, you might leave disappointed. The hidden villages, tranquil towns, and untouched corners of this country are what truly make it a wonder, and most people completely miss them. Welcome to Worldly Tours. Today, we're leaving behind the crowded streets of Dubrovnik and the noisy beaches of Split. Instead, we're exploring the side of Croatia that tourists rarely see: the peaceful villages, quiet coastal towns, and serene inland cities that hold centuries of history and breathtaking scenery. From medieval streets to quiet lakeside escapes, Croatia is more than just a summer destination. It's a living museum of culture and natural beauty. So, if you're ready to see Croatia like the locals do, stick around, because some of the places we all show, you might just change the way you think about this country forever. One, Korčula, the Island of Legends. First, let's sail to Korčula, often called Little Dubrovnik, because of its stunning old town walls. But unlike Dubrovnik, Korčula feels untouched by the tourist rush. Walking through its narrow cobblestone streets, you'll find centuries-old churches, local artisan shops, and quiet squares where time seems to slow. Legend has it that Marco Polo was born here, although historians argue over the truth, but that's part of Korčula's charm. The island is surrounded by crystal-clear waters and lush vineyards, giving visitors a sense of peaceful isolation. The controversial part? Many travelers skip Korčula completely, heading straight for Split or Hvar. They're missing out on one of Croatia's most enchanting spots. Visual tip: footage of cobblestone streets, vineyards, and quiet cafes along the coastline. Two, Motovun, the hilltop village of truffles. Next, let's move inland to the Istrian Peninsula, home to the medieval village of Motovun. Perched high on a hill, Motovun is a gem that offers panoramic views of rolling hills, forests, and vineyards. This tiny village is famous for its truffles, some of the rarest and most expensive fungi in the world. What makes Motovun controversial? Despite its beauty, it's often overlooked for larger Istrian towns like Pula or Rovinj. Here, you can wander narrow streets that haven't changed for centuries and feel like you'll be stepped back in time. The locals are warm, the food is exquisite, and the sense of history is tangible. Motovun is also home to the annual Motovun Film Festival, a surprising cultural hotspot for a village of less than 1,000 people. It's a reminder that even the smallest places can have an outsized influence on culture and art. Visual tip: shots of hilltop streets, truffle hunting in forests, panoramic views of vineyards. Three, Hvar town more than a party destination. Many tourists think of Hvar as just a party island, with crowded clubs and beach bars. But Hvar town itself is a serene wonder if you look beyond the nightlife. Its Renaissance architecture, historic fortress, and quiet morning promenades show a different side of the island. Wake up early before the cruise ships arrive, and you'll experience the calm of Hvar as locals do. Coffee in quiet squares, fishing boats returning with the day's catch, and soft sunlight reflecting on the Adriatic. Controversially, Hvar is often judged solely by its nightlife reputation. Those who dismiss it as a party hub are missing centuries of history, architecture, and genuine Croatian charm. Visual tip: shots of empty streets at sunrise, fishermen at the dock, and the fortress overlooking the town. Four, Rovinj, the romantic seaside town. Moving northwest along the Istrian coast, Rovinj is arguably one of Croatia's most photogenic towns. With its pastel-colored houses, cobblestone alleys, and peaceful marina, it's easy to see why artists and photographers flock here. What's controversial about Rovinj? Its popularity has skyrocketed in recent years, making some say it's losing its authenticity. Yet, if you wander the quieter streets away from the marina, you'll still find secret courtyards, local markets, and peaceful cafes. Rovinj's charm isn't just in its beauty. It is in the moments of calm you can find if you avoid the crowds. Visual tip: sunset over the marina, aerial shots of colorful streets and local markets. Five, Trogir, Croatia's time capsule. Heading south along the Dalmatian coast, we arrive at Trogir, a city that feels frozen in time. Trogir's old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with medieval buildings, stone bridges, and fortified walls that date back centuries. What makes Trogir controversial? Despite its historical significance, it's often overshadowed by nearby Split. But for those who venture here, the city offers quiet riverside cafes, hidden alleys, and local life untouched by mass tourism. Walking through Trogir, you'll feel as if you're part of a living postcard. Visual tip: footage of riverside cafes, stone bridges, and old town streets. Six, Omiš, adventure meets serenity. Nestled where the Cetina River meets the Adriatic, Omiš is both serene and thrilling. On one hand, it's a peaceful town with medieval fortresses, small beaches, and quiet squares. On the other, it's famous for adventure sports like zip-lining, rafting, and canyoning. The controversial part? Many tourists only see Omiš as a base for adventure, missing its peaceful streets and traditional lifestyle. For those willing to explore on foot, Omiš is a place where history, nature, and adrenaline coexist beautifully. Visual tip: river, mountains, zip-lining shots, and calm town streets. Seven, Poreč, ancient meats. Modern, another Istrian gem is Poreč, where Roman history meets modern Croatian life. The Euphrazian Basilica, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the highlight here, but Poreč also offers quiet beaches and charming old streets. Controversy? Many travelers rush past Poreč, thinking of Istria only as Rovinj or Pula. Yet, here you can experience centuries of history without the crowds, making it a hidden treasure for those seeking peace and culture. Visual tip: basilica interiors, seaside promenades, and quiet streets. Eight, Mljet, Croatia's green island. Moving into the Adriatic, Mljet is often called Croatia's green paradise. With vast forests, saltwater lakes, and ancient monasteries, this island feels untouched by time. Why is this controversial? Few tourists know about Mljet because it's harder to reach than other islands. But that's exactly why it's special. Renting a bike, kayaking on the lakes, or visiting the small villages here is like stepping into another world. Quiet, serene, and untouched by mass tourism. Visual tip: lakes, forested paths, monastery islands. Nine, Šibenik, the coastal history. Šibenik, a lesser-known coastal city, has one of Croatia's most stunning cathedrals, the Cathedral of St. James. Built entirely from stone, it's a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Šibenik also offers quiet streets and a peaceful old town, making it a perfect destination for those who want culture without the crowds of Split or Dubrovnik. The controversy: tourists often skip it entirely, thinking they've already seen Dalmatia with Split or Zadar. Those who stay will find hidden squares, seaside promenades, and a calm, authentic vibe. Visual tip: cathedral exterior, old town streets, sunset over the coast. Croatia is a country of contrasts. Crowded beaches and tourist hotspots get all the attention, but its real wonders lie in peaceful villages, serene towns, and quiet islands that few tourists discover. From Korčula's historic charm to Mljet's green paradise, every corner has a story. Every village a secret, and every city a slice of history waiting to be explored. So next time you plan a trip to Croatia, step off the beaten path. Explore the quiet streets, sip coffee in a hidden square, and let the country reveal its secrets. Croatia isn't just a destination, it's an experience. And the true wonders are those you uncover yourself. Which of these Croatian wonders surprised you the most? Comment below and let us know.